Alright, so we got an interesting video today. A lot of people have been asking me, how am I getting shoes or consoles or cards or whatever it might be on my phone at work. So this video is kind of just going to be a quick little rundown of pretty much all the things that I do if I ever decide to run on my phone. So some background on this release and this day. Essentially, I left my house really early, so I wasn't home. We found out later in the morning that Walmart was going to restock PlayStation 5s. So I knew a bunch of people would want some PlayStations, and I figured, let me give it a shot and run from work if I get a chance. And so I went on to Discord. I posted a pre-made form that I had set up, and I just changed it to PlayStations and added the pictures and stuff. And then I posted that, got a bunch of signups, I think 19 or so signups. And then I just loaded up my Chrome Remote Desktop and, Microsoft Remote Desktop. And I just started controlling my computer like I would normally. So I went into the form, downloaded them into Excel, and then imported that into Kylan. And from there, I was able to, as you'll see right now, able to export it into whichever bot that I decided to run. So typically for Walmart drops, I will run Nebula, Prism, and Stellar. But I'm a little bit newer to Stellar, so I'm usually running Nebula and then Prism sometimes. So this time I decided to kind of put all my faith into Stellar, hoping that we would have some good success, because I've just been having issues opening Nebula. If I wasn't having those issues, I definitely would have ran Nebula for sure. But, it is what it is. So pretty much everything you're seeing in the beginning of this video is just all the typical stuff that I would do when I'm running for other people. I would get my slots, export them into whichever bot I'm using, and then import all the profiles like I just did. And then it's time to basically create tasks. So I'm just going into Stellar's Discord. You can use your cook group, or if you're in Notify Squared, we have all this information laid out for you. Since I had already had Stellar open, it's just easier for me to navigate through their Discord. So I just did it that way. And then we're just copying the SKUs here, and we're gonna go back into Stellar and create some tasks. So just for people who run a lot of profiles, if you ever run ACO, something that I do for Stellar in particular is I'll change the profile names themselves to the item. So say, people wanted digital and then people wanted standard. So I made all the digital profiles start with a D, so they would be like D1, D2, D3, and then the standards with an S, so they'd be like S1, S2, S3. Just makes it easier for me when creating profiles to edit them and delete them as I need to, because I decided to run all one task group because it's easier to manage on the phone. So you'll see I'm using bypass mode, peak proxies, and then we're also using Cat Monster for this drop, which is typically kind of slow, but for these kind of drops it's actually perfect because I'm on my phone and I can't really solve captchas easily. Even though this video makes it look like I'm sitting at a computer, I'm not. I'm on my phone and the screen's very small and it's kind of hard to even read certain things. So Cat Monster's a big help for a drop like this. So now you see I'm just deleting the standard tasks because I created all tasks for digital, and then just went ahead and skipped forward all that stuff for you guys so you don't have to see. But I essentially just recreated all those tasks again like I did in that first step with the SKU for the standard version. So as you can see, my tasks went way up. I have 108 tasks now. That's spread out between basically 20 profiles. So there are multiple profiles or multiple tasks per profile, which is typically fine. But yeah, so we're gonna see what happens. We started the tasks. Hasn't hit 430 yet, or just did just now, so drop should start any second here. So as you can see, we're carting a bunch, and now we're getting the checkouts, so it's actually hitting a lot, actually. 11 already, so 12. Yeah, once Stellar starts going, it really just kind of takes off and doesn't want to stop. So we're at 15 now. Since we're only basically running, I want to say it was 17 profiles after I deleted some error profiles. So see just about almost every profile checked out. Now we're at 17, so I think just about every profile did check out. 18 now. I'm sure there was a few duplicates, but it's okay. No big deal. So I think that's probably it for this wave. Checkouts seem to stop. So we're just going to go ahead and get ready for the next wave. And we're going to run for just digitals next wave, try and get some of those. And as you can see, we hit 18. Now we're going to go round 2. Just digitals this time. I believe this is the last wave altogether. So we'll see what happens. Instant 15 carts. And already getting checkouts. So just 2, 3. Not bad. 4. See if we can snag any more here at the end. 5. So not bad, pretty good. Between the first and second wave, 23 checkouts. So I think I want to say I hit for everybody that's signed up. Maybe not everybody, but pretty close. But yeah, I don't know how much help this video is really going to be. I just hope that it sheds a little light on how I go about running on my phone. So if you guys ever have any questions or need any help with this kind of stuff, feel free to reach out to me on Discord.